Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hi, everybody. They're sassy today.
We met.
Hi, everybody. My sassy friends. We're in for it today, let me tell you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hello. Hello, everybody. That's a sassy group you're looking at right there. Hi. Welcome to the show. Have a seat. Let's get started. Welcome to the show, everybody. For those watching on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus, I should say this is a good time to mention it, too. Our replay went away for a little while. If you can't watch us live at 10 a.m., and my goodness, I appreciate each and every one of you that do. If you can't watch us, our replay is back. So if you miss us at 10 a.m., you can watch us weekdays at 3 p.m. Write that down. There's a woman over there wanting to write that down. 3 p.m. Yeah, we got to talk about Sassy Sally in just a second. But anyway, 3 p.m. on Fox 9 Plus. Spread the word. Right now, spread the word about her. She's my sister from another mister. It's Kendall over there. Hi, Kendall.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. They're spicy today. I like it.
They are spicy. Let me tell you. So this, Leo, get a shot. Okay. The front row, I may have to have security remove them because I'm backstage right there. That's her right there. That's the culprit right there. So
the ringleader.
So I'm backstage. So again, I tell you, I'm back there behind the beautiful home goods wall of vases back there, and Aaron Schwaberini warms up the audience, and I hear and I can, there it is, the beautiful wall of vases right there. Yeah. So I'm back there. And I said this yesterday, I can always tell the caliber of the audience. Because, you know, people, I'm just being honest. People say, do you ever get nervous, Jace? And I really don't. Here's when I get nervous. Honest moment, when the audience is just very quiet and polite. Like a barn mouse.
We don't know what to do with ourselves.
We don't know what to do. So I'm back there and I hear one voice stick out from the party of 60. And we have a full house. And this is what she asks. She's like, so when is this going to be on? Are we on immediately? When's this going to be on? So Aaron's like, no, we're live now. And she goes, okay, now where am I going to watch this? Where am I going to watch this? And Aaron goes, okay, it's on Fox 9 Plus, and then you can watch it on the YouTube, and da-da-da. Okay, a few seconds go by, and then there's silence because Aaron's talking, and all of a sudden, breaking the silence, same voice, I hear, now are you going to tell me when to laugh? So I run up from the damn wall. I go, just laugh naturally, lady.
We're funny.
I think it'll just happen.
Yeah.
Just happen. Well, maybe not. Depends on the day. Depends on how I'm feeling good today, so maybe it'll happen. I don't know. I got to tell you, before we get started, I'm in a really good mood because you guys, if you follow me on the radio or you listen to this, you know I have my big pet peeve. Like other than people talking in a movie theater, it's my second pet peeve. Thank you. Slow people in the passing lane on a highway. So I have a countdown clock somewhere. I think it's on my phone. The new law goes into effect in 4 days, 3 hours, and 27 minutes. So I went to Party City yesterday, and I got my police outfit, and then
Jason,
I got my Starsky and Hutch, a light from my car.
Isn't that like a felony?
I'm willing to sacrifice that.
Okay.
Because no. Because starting August 1st, I'm going to start making citizens arrests.
Okay.
I am. I'm going to be on 494. I'm going to be on 394. I'm going to be on Highway 100.
Okay.
I'm going to be the worst place ever, the Dunwoody Exchange on 394. Oh, I'm going to get a megaphone. I'm going to stick my head out of the window. Ma'am. Yeah. So
Yeah.
be careful. I'm going to be patrolling. Look for these glasses. If you
Yeah.
see me behind you, this is going to be me. I see you. I see you. Get over.
I'll
Yeah,
bring
I
the
see-
donuts.
What?
I'll bring the donuts.
Yeah, I do. If there is a state, I'm all kidding aside, if there's a state patrol, man or woman watching, I want to do a ride along because
I know those people.
I do. You know those people?
I know a
Yeah.
lot of those people.
I want to
Yes.
do that because I want to go out and I want to be able to yell at people. I don't know if they'll let me do that.
We could make some phone calls.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. The hands-free law goes into effect too. You can't use your phone anymore. That's a good one, yeah. Let's get started. Get ready for a new movie about the life of Wendy Williams. Lifetime says it is developing a biopic about the talk show host. There's just one little catch. Wendy will be the executive producer of the project, so she's handling her own biopic. Lifetime says it will provide a revealing look at Wendy's journey from her upstart days in radio to the present day. It will be accompanied by a documentary based on her life. The movie's going to debut sometime in late 2020. Now, look, I love Wendy. Wendy's our sister on this station, and she's been very kind to us. On our first year, she had us. She did an interview with us. However, and I say this not just about Wendy, I have a rule, and I do not think you should be in charge of your own biopic. I just don't. I don't. Because human nature is we want to present ourselves in the best light. You know what I mean? And I want to see the truth. I want to see a little unvarnishment. And I don't think you're going to get that with Wendy approving the script. Maybe so. Wendy is very real about her life. So maybe Wendy is the one person we can make an exception for. And she's had quite a year. What do you think, Kendall?
I know. I was just going to ask you if you think she'd include the most recent year of her life. Because, I mean, I guess I don't really know her early years, but I'd probably factor this one in as a very big, very dramatic one.
Yeah. I would imagine. I think this is the catalyst for the whole thing.
If you've got a bigger, more dramatic year than that girl.
Raise your hand, because she had a she checked, you guys know, she checked herself rehab. She left her husband. She has a new man.
Who had a baby when they were together.
Yeah, a little baby. Unconfirmed. I don't want to get unconfirmed. Yeah.
But there may have been a baby in the baby carriage.
Yeah, hashtag don't need a lawsuit today, Kendall. We don't need a lawsuit.
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
It's only, what day is it? Is it Wednesday?
It's hump
Wednesday.
day.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Next on the dish, Tony Hale from Veep. I love Tony Hale. He's one of my favorites. He was on Colbert last night. Tony is nominated for an Emmy for his role in Veep. And while he is experiencing a lot of success now, he had a very awkward moment when he was trying to break into Hollywood. Listen to this.
I remember going out for a car commercial, and I was supposed to, they said, okay, you do something and then you slide across the car. And I thought, oh, I'm gonna take it a step above and I'm gonna grab this table and slide across the table in the audition room. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna set myself apart. And so I slid across the table, ripped my pants all the way down, and it was that kind of moment where they knew what happened and I knew what happened and nobody said anything. And so I just walked out and I said, thank you very much. And it was hot outside, so I didn't even have a coat to wrap around my waist. And I walked by all the other guys auditioning and I was like, good luck, man. Good luck.
Good luck. Tony also is the voice of Forky in Toy Story 4. So yeah, I love him. He and Julia Louis-Dreyfus on Veep, they have such great chemistry. Have you ever had an embarrassing on-air? Because for those of you who don't know, Kendall has more than, oh yeah, I was present for one. But anyway, have you ever had an on-camera wardrobe malfunction?
I've had wardrobe malfunctions just like that.
Yeah.
I never slid across anything. I just slowly walked and it just...
Are you going to tell the one that I was present for?
Okay, y'all, I was wearing a pink dress on this show and the butt seam ripped in the... It was, the ladies, the end of your zipper, how sometimes the thread can get kind of funky. I didn't realize that, and the guest on the show, thank baby Jesus for them, was like, girl, did you know that there's a giant hole like in the butt of your dress right now? And I was like,
yeah.
And we had an audience full of high schoolers.
High schoolers. So Kendall has to get up off of our platform So I was like a human shield. I went behind her and protected her from the teenage boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like bowed out like I was like with the Queen of England. I was like, bye everyone.
Bye everybody. Yeah. I was producer. No, director Leo asked if I've ever had one. I don't think I've had a wardrobe malfunction. I did come out here one time and I forgot to zip up my zipper. And that was the worst.
That's the
and
thing.
I realized it, you know, if you ever see me going like this, what I'm doing is, I've mentioned this before, I think in season 1, there's a little piece of tape right here we call it the belly button mark. And it's where I'm supposed to put my belly button. And I'm supposed to, for director Leo. So when I look like this, I do this sometimes, I look down and I was like, oh my goodness, there's my zipper. So for the rest of that segment, I was going like this. I was like, okay, how long is this segment? Yeah, anyway. Next in the dish, happy birthday to the woman that does not age. Believe it or not, everybody, Jlo is 50 today. Yeah. This is video. This is not video from 10 years ago. This is video of her concert in New York that she posted to Instagram a week ago. That is 50 years old nowadays. That is tremendous, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Please. Kendall mentioned the baby Jesus a few minutes ago. Please let me look like that at 50, please. This is a pic from a few weeks ago. My goodness. I mean, criminy niddles.
I was telling Jordan about her new movie, Hustlers. I was telling him about it, and all I had to say was like, J-Lo is a stripper, and he's like, when are we going?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, cool.
That is, I've said it before, I've watched old episodes of In Living Color. She looks better now, or Selena in 96, 97. She looks more beautiful now than she did in her 20s.
So
you know what I mean? She does.
I have hope that I will look better when I'm 50 than I do in my 20s as well.
Yeah.
Please,
J-Lo. Please. You're going to
help
age. You're going to age beautifully.
Girl, I am not going to look like that when I am 50. Don't put that pressure on me.
No, you're going to look fantastic. You really are, yeah.
Buy me all the Botox.
I've aged okay. I got to, you know.
You look great, Chase.
Yeah,
we should get you a costume and just like record you from down here doing a performance.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice like the wrinkles right there. Yeah, lots more to come, everybody. Oh, I didn't mean it for sympathy, for heaven's sake. Yeah. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Coming up in just a bit, our wacky Martha Stewart is back. Alexis Thompson is here with a great project for any child of the 70s and 80s. We are making homemade Shrinky-Dinks. Then Lex surprised me and our audience last week on the radio show with some amazing news.
Yes.
You're pregnant?
I am.
We're talking about her miracle coming up. And Sarah Rogers is here with great looks for summer that will also work in the fall. That's all coming up, so don't you go anywhere.
Last year we were in a film called Dog Days.
Dog Days. It was so good. But I've never met him before.
We've never met.
Oh, you never met when you were on the film?
No.
Sometimes this happens in the movie business.
Yeah.
When there's a big cast, you don't always get to meet.
Yeah. I only was with Rob Corddry. You know Rob.
Oh, genius.
Yeah. Rob was my husband, and that's it.
So this is interesting to me.
It's the first time we met.
Has this happened before,
We've been in a
Thomas,
picture before.
Where you've been making a film with somebody and...
It's interesting because this year I ran into Naomi Watts and we talked for about 25 minutes. And it was really fun. And at the end of the 25 minutes, she said, "It was so nice to meet you." And I said, "Oh, that's hilarious because I played your brother in a movie." And we were together every day in Paris for 10 weeks.
Oh, wow.
But apparently it made no impression whatsoever.
No impression. That is sad. Whoops. It's Eva Longoria and Thomas Lennon on with James Corden. Eva Longoria, another woman that's defying age. She looks great, yeah.
Look at those legs.
I know. Legs for days. More hot dish for you this morning. Netflix is trying something new in India, and it may have some of us feeling a little envious. This is the trailer for the second season of Sacred Games, which is huge in the country and one of several locally produced Netflix originals. Users in that country will soon have the option of subscribing to a mobile-only base plan for the equivalent of just under $3 a month. Netflix says their subscribers in India watch more on their phones than anywhere else in the world. Normal Netflix subscriptions in the country start at a little over $7 a month. This doesn't surprise me. I think we're eventually going to do this because every person under like 30 that I talk to, they watch everything on their phones. I mean, I have people that watch this show on YouTube TV on their phones. They don't. Some people don't even. I know millennials don't even own a TV anymore, which I don't even know what that concept is like. But I mean, you know what I mean?
Very foreign to me
as well. I have 7 TVs.
I know.
You know.
I like my big screen.
Yeah, I do too.
Am I
You
a
don't even
millennial?
want to.
I'm 29. Am I a millennial? I never know.
You're a
Is that
millennial.
the key?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a millennial. Yeah, you are very millennial. Yeah. No, I don't mean that. It's not. No, I just mean you're right. You're right there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Felicia.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys. He just went off camera. Did you guys see that? Where he went like this.
I didn't mean it like that. Yeah.
No, I don't watch anything on my phone.
You don't?
No, I honestly, I don't get that. But I do know in other countries it is like
huge.
The only thing they do. It's kind of weird.
It is. I watch a lot. I get
but-
into YouTube vortexes. Like yesterday, I got into a YouTube vortex.
Please explain.
You know, you start watching one video, and then it recommends another one, and then it recommends another one, and then 7 hours later, you're going to bed. You know what I mean? That's what happened to me. I was watching Johnny Carson clips yesterday. Anyway, next up, movie theaters may soon be toying with the idea of charging different prices for different movies. The move would be this is why. The move would be a way to help smaller budget films reach a larger audience and help lagging box office sales. Critics of the current system says movies like Avengers and Lion King should not cost the same as smaller, lesser-known films like Midsommar or there's a movie coming out. I just saw a trailer for it. But in the whole, box office sales are down 7% from a year ago. It was 9% before this past weekend, thanks to The Lion King. So far, no theater chain in the U.S. has a dynamic pricing model. I like this. I don't think the movie studios would ever go for it, and I do not think the movie theaters would ever go for this. But I like it. I got to tell you, I know why your box office numbers are down, because all you're doing are sequels and reboots. That's why your box. It's not a big surprise.
Well, like in New York, it's like $18 to just go to a basic movie. $18. I mean, who can afford that? So they have the $5 Tuesdays. That's when I always go.
Yeah,
it's great. But yeah, so critics have also said that it's basically saying to a movie like, we know you're not as big or as cool, so here's a discount price for your tickets.
It's a little offensive.
I mean, I kind of like it though, honestly, because there are films that I'm like, I don't know if I want to see it because it's expensive.
$17.
Right,
yeah.
but I would maybe go if it was $10. Like, okay.
Yeah. Well, again, I said before, if you're wondering why your audience is down, box office numbers and people talking during the movie. And I'm not kidding. We have enough laws in this country. Alexis doesn't want me to say this, but I'm going to say it. I want a law against people talking in the movies. I think. I know we have overcrowding in the jails, but I just want them to go to jail for like a day. Just one day, If you're busted, you get like 3 chances. And if you're caught talking during a movie on the 3rd try, you go to jail for like a day. Just a day. Yeah.
That's aggressive.
I think that's very fair.
Plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
And if we could get some politicians, I would be there. Yeah. Okay. Still ahead. We head into the audience. That's what's driving me crazy. What's driving them crazy? They get to go off on TV in just a little bit, and then just wait until you see what crafting ideas my buddy Alexis Thompson has up her sleeve when we return. Back after this, everybody. Just one day. Alexis Thompson's in the house. She'll be coming up in just a little bit. That's right. Wearing her statement necklace. You'll see that coming up. Well, welcome back, everybody. Speaking of Alexis, we do this segment on the radio show, and we've done it since the first year of our show, and we do a version of it here. We call it Driving Me Crazy. This is your chance to just get up here and complain about all the small things in life. Look, we are a show of gratitude. We try to focus on the positive, but look, we're all human, and there are things that just drive us crazy, like the lady at Cub Foods or something. So let's hear what our audience has to say. Let's welcome Lisa, everybody. Come over here, Lisa. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Where are you from?
Duluth, Minnesota.
Oh, we're coming to Duluth.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're leaving tomorrow. We're not doing live shows, but we have a fan event. We want to meet all of you, and the details are on our Facebook page. What's driving you crazy?
When people eat and they smack their food. And
Yes! Like a cow chewing on a cud.
Yes.
Do you ever call people out?
Well, no.
No, I know. Our radio boss, B. Arthur, she stopped dating a guy just because of the way he ate.
Yeah.
That would drive me nuts.
Yep.
Close your mouth.
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you, Lisa. Go over. Oh, yeah, you can return. Okay. It's a good one. Okay, Cindy, come on over here, Cindy. Cindy, where are you from?
I'm from Columbus,
Oh.
Minnesota, up by Forest Lake.
Up by Forest Lake. Oh, yeah.
All those fine red hat ladies.
Yes, they're sassy. Let me tell you, they're sassy.
Yes, they are.
Cindy, what's driving you crazy?
Well, funny cell phones at restaurants when everybody, especially my family, has their cell phone out.
And nobody's talking.
Nobody's talking. Or a family when the children are trying to get their mom and dad's attention and they're on their cell phones.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I know. I've been guilty of it only because, Lex and I talk about this when we're planning for the next day's show, but I realize it sends the signal that what's on the phone is more important than what's going on there. Yeah. I love, though, when I see a date and both people are on their phones and not talking.
Yes,
It's like,
I hate that too.
there will not be a second
Drives
date
me
for this
crazy.
one. That's right. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Give it up for Cindy. Oh, no, we're going up here. Middle. That's right over here. Oh, look who it is. It's Sassy Susan, everybody. Go ahead and stand. Yeah, go ahead and stand up so everyone can see how pretty you are. Oh, look. This is Susan who wondered when she should laugh. Susan, what's driving you crazy, sweetie?
When I go to church
Yeah.
and people are playing on their phone, why are they playing on the phone if they're in church?
That's what I talk about movies. It's even ruder in church.
Yes.
Yes. God is watching.
That's right. You got it.
Yes. Give me a hug. I'm a hugger. Bye, sweetheart.
Oh, I am too.
You're a hugger?
Yeah.
What's Sassy Susan? Susan's going to be getting her own show on Fox next fall. Yeah. Let's go up here. Come on. Sheila May. This is Sheila May, everybody. I love that.
Thank you.
I love two names. Like I had an Aunt Betty Lou.
Yeah.
Anywhere. What's driving you crazy?
When people go through the stop sign of a school bus.
Yes.
It's so dangerous.
There are kids.
I know.
Sheila May I ask you? You have a lot of buttons. You must be very important on your sash.
I used to be the queen.
Oh no.
Many years ago.
No, let's be very clear. You're still the queen, Sheila May. You're still the queen. Sheila May, everybody. Oh. Wow. If there's something driving you crazy, let us know on our Facebook page. Unless it's us, then keep it to yourself. Please, I'm in a good mood. Don't ruin it today. Still ahead. She didn't bring her dolls, thank goodness, but she's got something you'll love. Alexis Thompson and her crafting ideas are coming up next. Stay with us, everybody. We didn't let the dolls in the house. Welcome back to the show. Well, hello. You may be looking for new ways to keep the kids busy for the remaining parts of the summer, and I think our next guest's crafting idea would do just the trick because we played with these when I was a kid. And that can mean only one thing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Alexis Thompson Living. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up from my radio co-host and dear friend, Alexis Thompson, everyone. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, you remember Shrinky-Dinky?
I do. We're going to talk a little bit later about we'll talk a little bit later. But anyway, right now, so what are we making? Shrinky-Dinks?
Shrinky-Dinks.
Do y'all remember Shrinky-Dinks? Yeah.
Yes, you can still buy the plastic sheets and make your own.
Okay, Lex, we should probably explain to the folks younger what how do we explain what it is?
It's a plastic sheet that when you add heat, it reduces to 40% of the original size.
And we were laughing this morning.
And it gets thicker too.
We were laughing this morning because we said we played with some boring toys. Like, because kids today, could you imagine, like, you hand a kid a Shrinky-Dink today, they're like, what do you want me to do with that? Yeah?
Whatever.
And we thought it was the best thing ever.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
I remember a kaleidoscope. I used to love to just look in a kaleidoscope. Can you imagine a kid doing that now?
No, I can't.
No way.
Yeah. Where is my Game Boy?
Yeah, right.
Game Boy. There's not, no,
I
not
don't
Game
think
Boy.
They do that.
No,
oh, it's a Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
What do we need? What do we need for
so
this?
you're going to need some plastic shrink wrap.
Okay.
Or Shrinky-Dink paper, which is plastic.
Where do
you
get
can
that
also
from?
use plastic food wrapping as well,
Really?
a plastic container. Yeah, you can.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yes, you can. Craft stores.
Craft stores.
Still
okay.
available and online. You can find it in a whole bunch of different colors: white, clear, black. This is like a translucent pearlescent one.
Okay.
So that looks really cool when it shrinks down, which you will see shortly.
Yeah.
And then you can buy it in a whole bunch of different colors too. But
Fabulous.
What's great about it is that you can do a bunch of drawings. You can use stamps and make like this ring.
Did you make that ring?
I did. Here's a kitty one. Put that one on.
Oh, can I have the dog one?
Oh yeah, here.
Yeah,
Let's
don't worry.
okay,
Okay,
fine,
yeah,
fine, fine.
Yeah.
But right?
Oh,
Isn't
look
that
at
cute?
that out, y'all.
Yeah. You
Look
just
at that.
Yep. You just shrink that baby down. Here's
This
the
fall
original.
at Zales. This
Here's
fall
the
at
original
Zales right there,
size.
yeah. That's the original
This
size.
is the
Look at
original
that.
size. Yep.
Oh, that's
this
cool.
This is what we're shrinking it down to.
And that didn't wrinkle or anything. That looks really
No,
good. Okay.
and we're gonna do it without an oven. That's the other best part. You don't need to heat up your kitchen.
Yeah, because we used an oven when I was a kid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, well, let me just show you this other cute example. This is a drawing that my nephew Henry made. Isn't that cute?
That's a cat, little cat.
A little cat. So
Okay.
all I did was I took a clear sheet.
Yeah.
Just put it on top and traced over it in the colors that he picked.
Yeah.
And shrunk it down and made a little keychain.
Oh, look at that!
That's a good, just.
And that will mean so much to your the fact that you made a keychain from his drawing. I love that.
And just to give you an idea of the scale, I mean, look at the difference in size. Once it's shrunk down,
Yeah.
it gets dinky. Huh?
I like that. Yeah.
Wow, what a concept. They did a good job naming that thing.
Lex, can I tell you in the meeting? In the meeting today, producer Ted, who's younger than myself and Jeff, Ted's going through the show and he goes, okay, we got this, we got Alexis, she's making dinky shrinks. And I go, no.
Turn it around.
That's a whole other segment.
That sounds like a polar plunge or
We'll
something.
do that with the ladies over here a little bit later. That's right, yeah.
Whoa, yeah. No.
Okay, what are we doing?
So you can use markers and just draw something like I did, or you can use stamps.
Okay.
And or the other cool thing that you can do, if you have an inkjet printer, you can print it on your computer and do the same exact process.
Got it.
But we're gonna do, okay, so I've got a cat. Well, you're gonna pick the dog.
I'm picking the dog.
Yeah, you're gonna pick the dog.
Yeah.
So the most important thing is the stamp pad. You wanna make sure that you have a nice juicy pad.
Okay.
But also that it's permanent ink. Okay? So there you go. Let's juicy that baby up.
Lex, can you never say juicy pad on our show again? Thank you very much. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Yep. So get that real good.
Okay.
And you can also, if it's really glossy, because it comes in glossy and matte, smells. I mean, it's.
Oh, that smells really good.
Oh, good. Okay, I was gonna say. I mean, it's.
Kids don't do this at home. I mean, don't.
He's like.
No, that smells like berries. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like that. All right. So then, you just get that going.
Okay.
This is a matte piece. It will be very easy to stamp. Some of the others that are glossier,
Okay.
you can use a little sandpaper to make it a little rougher there.
Okay. So what do I do?
So then just go ahead and stamp. Perfect. Nice.
The audience is so
very
quiet.
Good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
It's
okay.
It's a little.
Okay. That's okay though.
Got it, okay.
You know what? When it shrinks down, the other thing when you're printing out your photos, if you're using your computer, you want to do half opacity. Opacity.
Got it.
So, okay, so I did one already.
Okay.
Let's just
We have
have
about
you.
a minute left.
Oh
okay.
gosh. Okay. Well.
Yeah,
okay.
I
We're
know.
gonna cut around it really fast.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use a heat tool. And
Instead of an oven.
Instead of an oven. This is
Okay.
an embossing tool you can find for $12 at the store. Okay. So here you go.
Oh, I'm doing this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You are definitely doing this. I use my pokey tool to hold it down because it is windy. Yep. Okay. All right. So that's actually smart what you're doing. Let it heat up off away from it for like a few seconds. All right. Now blast it. Blast it.
Blast what?
The dog. Watch how cool this is.
Oh!
Oh, okay, now it gets really scary for a second, and then it gets...
What's it doing?
I know, it gets really scary. It gets really scary, but then it gets
It's
way better.
dying.
It gets way better. Keep going. Keep
I'm
it on
going.
there. Keep it on there. Now, then what I do is I have an acrylic block that I just smash it.
Oh!
Okay, now, okay, don't burn me.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, it's not gonna go through the plastic, the acrylic. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's all you need to do.
Okay.
You let that cool a little bit.
That is awesome.
Here you go.
And then you can put it on pins or put
Oh
it
yeah. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite thing for your fiber friends. I made little stitch markers for all of your knitters.
We
or
have fiber
crocheters.
friends in the audience.
Fiber
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
I just drew little pieces of yarn or skeins of yarn.
Oh.
There's that. There's gonna be fails, and don't worry, everyone fails. So you just move on and you do it again.
That's right. That's
And
our
then this
motto
is-
in life.
Right, and this
that's-
is my dream necklace when I was 10. Pandas and 80s charms.
And she made that,
and
everybody.
This is all Shrinky-Dink.
Yeah. Okay. Lex is sticking around. We're going to chat with her when we come back. Give it up for Lex for right now. You can follow her on social media. Just search for Lex on the City. It's at the bottom of the screen. More with Lex when we come back. Back after this. Where is it at? Yeah, oh my God. I wondered how you flattened it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. More with Lex. As some of you know that listen to the radio show, Miss Thompson over here surprised me and the rest of our radio audience by announcing something rather big last Friday. What's going on, Lex?
I'm pregnant!
Yes! And before we get to how exactly you did it, for those who missed the show, or maybe
Do I need to go into those details?
no, not how you did it. No, I mean.
I know what you're saying.
I don't mean.
Well,
There's a man, there's a woman, there's no.
Yeah.
Not how you did it, but I mean how you made the announcement
Yes.
and tricked us. Oh, are we off the air?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, yeah.
I love surprising you. You know that.
I know you do, and I know I don't think you mind, and if you do, I apologize. But you've been vocal on the radio show, so this is a big deal for anybody, but this is especially a big deal for you. If you don't mind telling the audience why.
Yeah, my husband and I, we've been married 9 years, together 18 years, and yeah, since we got married, we've been trying, and it just hasn't been the easiest road, and went through a lot of fertility, and
it's been hard.
It's a miracle. I mean, honestly, I really do feel like it's a miracle.
It literally is the definition of, that's why it's,
I mean, and I'm geriatric, so.
Lex keeps saying, she goes, I'm a geriatric mom.
Yeah.
Really? Is that what they consider?
After 35, you're geriatric. Yes.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the way you say it.
Yeah.
You're like, Jace, I'm a geriatric mom. But no, I said on the show on Friday when we talked about it, I just know obviously what this means to you, and I just remember conversations that we had. Lex and I went to Dallas together about 7 years ago, and this is how long how long of a road it's been for you. So. What was that day like? I mean, you kind of told us on the radio the day that you found out. What was that like?
Well, it was Memorial Day weekend, and I hadn't been feeling good for weeks, but I just chalked it up to, we get up early for our radio show, and I just thought, okay, well, that's just what it is. But then Hale said no, and he went to go buy some tests. Yeah. And we took the first one, and it said pregnant. And I was like, nah. Yeah. So I did 2 more. Yeah. And then I was like, I'm using this box up, first of all.
Get the other stick on, Hale.
I was like, I gotta create, I need more pee. Hold on a second. And then, so all 3 of them said pregnant, and it just was like,
boom.
Whoa, oh my gosh. And then, you know, you keep the secret for a while. I didn't tell my family until the Saturday before I told you.
Yeah.
You know, just because you want to make sure in that first trimester that everything's going to be okay. Good. And so finally sharing it was very exciting, but scary at the same time, you know?
Absolutely. Did you, I always think of the people watching and you know, listening to our show.
Yeah.
If there's someone out there, Lex, that's going through what you went through and is in the middle of that struggle, what would you say to them? Is it a never give up story, or what do you, because you know, it was hard for you. I mean, it was hard on you. And
yeah,
I mean, you know.
We took a couple years off just because, yeah, it is really hard, especially when you are adding all these extra hormones to your body, and you act kind of, and you feel kind of crazy on those sometimes too. But I would say that, oh man, that is really hard. But you know, to have hope, and no matter what, you can still create a family. We looked into a lot of other options, and no matter what, as long as, you know, there's love there, it's still a family.
It's still a family.
So,
it's still a family.
And that we're still open to that too, because I don't know if my geriatric body can take another one if we decide to have more.
Lex is like, this could be one and done.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, whoo.
Well, I said it, that I'll say, I haven't seen Lex and happen. I love you, and I'm so happy for you, and yeah, you're gonna be the best. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna start crying. She's gonna be the best mom. I'll be the best auntie I can be. There we go.
Yes,
Alexis Thompson, everybody. Don't forget, you can listen to us Nutbags weekday mornings starting at 5:30 over there on My Talk 107.1 with our girl Dawn. Coming up today, though, we're showing off some summer trends that will be carrying you into the fall too. So you'll save some money when we come back. Back after this. Thank you, sweetheart. From one gorgeous lady to another, we may think some of the things in our wardrobe are meant for certain seasons, but it really doesn't have to be that way. Here with summer trends that will carry you into fall is our fashion icon, Sarah Rogers from Mall of America. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, Jason.
Really quick on a personal note, because you've been with Alexis and I for many, many, many years. You've followed us through the show. How good of a mom is that one going to be? She's going to be,
the best.
The best mom.
The best
mom.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, it couldn't have happened to two better people. Okay, so this is a great idea because people think, okay, I got to put the things away for the summer. You can keep these outfits out.
That's right.
Okay, how many models do we have?
4 models.
Okay, let's welcome the first one. Come on, audience. Who do we have, Sarah?
We have beautiful Talia. And she's wearing a graphic tee from the Cotton On store at the Mall of America. And you know your graphic tees aren't going anywhere.
No.
I mean, it's so easy to add a sweater or use it underneath a sweater when the temperature really dips. But it's really about that plaid skirt.
That skirt, that's a great skirt.
Isn't that a great skirt? Also from Cotton On. I love it. It's a little wrap skirt, a little mini. As fall comes along, how about just adding some tights to that?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And a
turtleneck.
And what's the material?
And that's key too, Jason. I'm glad you brought that up because your material on this one, it mimics like a wool gabardine. It's not like a linen or something like that. So it's a fabrication that is seasonless.
Okay, and can we talk about the shoes real quick? Those are awesome. What are those?
Those are from the Express store, and they're a mule. And that means your toe is covered and the heel is out. And that's going to be perfect to cruise you right on into fall.
They're called mules?
I know. I'll have to look up
Sarah,
why.
can we come up with a different name, maybe?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we can also just call it a slide.
Let's do that. Let's see,
But in the fashion community,
Mule.
when we talk about a slide, usually the toe is open and the back is open.
Oh,
and I'll
got
show you one of those too coming up.
Got it. Audience, give it up for our first model.
Beautiful
Thank
Talia.
you. I like that, the mule.
Okay.
Who do we have next, Sarah?
Let's bring out Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. I love this.
Isn't this beautiful?
That color is fantastic.
I love this color too, Jason. And green is a color that is also going to work beautifully from spring and summer right on into fall. So I love this one from New York & Company. It's a jumpsuit. Girls are loving their jumpsuits. It's kind of like you were talking about with Alexis only having one baby.
Yeah.
One and done.
Yeah.
For us girls, it's just one piece to put on. You don't have to think about what top am I going to wear, what bottom. It's just one easy piece. It has that modern detail with the ruffle on the shoulder, which we love.
I was just going to ask, Sarah was here about a year ago, and you told us sleeve detail is in. Is it still in?
And it will still be in. And when the temperature, gets a little cooler outside, add a leather jacket to it.
Yeah.
Would be great. I like her shoes too.
I do too.
From the Aldo shoe store, they're a suede. They are an ankle pump. You can't see it because of the length of this jumpsuit, but I love that suede fabrication for summer as well as fall. And in the fall, add an opaque tight to that, Jason. It'll give you a seamless look. It's beautiful.
Oh, I like
It
those.
will elongate your leg
shoes.
line.
I love that.
And that great bag is from Macy's by DKNY.
Thank you very much, Catherine. Give it up for Catherine, everybody. Who's next, Sarah?
All right, let's bring out Kayla.
Hi, Kayla. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cute? Okay, so a winning combination, white and black. If you go with a white blouse and a black bottom, that really is timeless. But I chose a crop top because they're so prevalent in fashion. And the way to cruise that into fall is to put a bodysuit underneath it.
Oh,
in the
really?
same hue.
Oh, wait. In the same hue.
That's right. So
of the crop top.
That's right. So if
Okay.
it was a white bodysuit on with that white top, it will give you a really clean look, clean line to it, and it will be excellent to wear in fall. And then add a blazer if you need to. Some of our days it's cooler in the morning and warmer in the afternoon.
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, Sarah, but the addition of the bodysuit could also open that style up to more body types because some people may not be comfortable with the crop top.
That's right.
May make some ladies feel more secure.
That's
with
right.
Yeah.
And if they don't like bodysuit, just go with a white cami that you tuck in or maybe wear untucked, just kind of play with your proportions and see how you like how that reads. I went with those black jeans that her outfit, the top and the bottom are both from Cotton On, but that jean is a little more relaxed. And black, it just is one of my favorite colors today.
Thank you. We have time for
one more.
The final model. Hi.
And that's gorgeous. Jolie wearing a wrap dress. What I love about this, it's the floral print has a dark background. It's perfect for wearing right now, but that's a print that's been so popular in fashion throughout the years in the fall and winter. All you have to do is add a high shaft boot, a boot that comes up to the knee or over the knee with that, and cami if you want to, and just done. That's from New York & Company. Her bag is from Macy's, and the shoes are from Express.
Beautiful. Let's hear for all of our models, everybody. Come on out, models. Come on out. Let's hear for Sarah Rogers, and thanks to the Friends of the Mall of America. We're going to post this whole segment on our Facebook page. If you missed it or you want to hear the ideas once again, just search for Jason Show TV on Facebook. One more time for Sarah Rogers, everybody. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this, everybody. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. Many of you may know about my hatred of all things pumpkin spice. And no, you'll be with me. I don't hate things pumpkin spice. I hate the fact that stores introduce that crap in like July. That's my problem.
Oh.
Well, get ready because the pumpkin spice creep is underway. Hershey's just announced its special edition pumpkin pie Kit Kat candy bar will be available nationwide this year, and they're releasing it next week. They made their debut in 2017, but only in select parts of the country. Again, here's my problem, and I don't like when stores rush holidays. It's like, this is the same thing. Pumpkin spice means fall, okay? Mm-hmm. It's not even August yet. You know what I mean? Give us a fragrant moment, you know?
Wait for this.
What?
So is it Little Debbie with the Christmas trees? They do like the Christmas trees.
The snack cake girl, yeah.
They made a Christmas in July with Walmart. It has Santa on it and everything. And I'm like, Santa does not need to wear Tommy Bahama and be eating stuff already.
No, I don't want to see that.
No.
It's like when I was a kid, Target started running their back to school ads. That used to drive me. It's like, let me enjoy summer. I don't want to see that
They
yet.
put the bikinis out in January, and the mamas in the house know I'm not putting on a bikini till July. So leave them out in the summer when I want to buy them. Because in January, I'm under the impression I'm going to lose 25 pounds.
Yeah. And you're just praying. Yeah,
Every
you're praying.
year, I'm under this impression, this false narrative.
Hey, guys, tomorrow, by the way, we are heading to Duluth to shoot some great stories. Again, everybody. We are not doing a live show, but we are there shooting like 15 stories to dedicate a whole week of shows to Duluth. But you can meet us. We wanted to do an event where I can meet all of you and Kendall can meet you. Right there's the information this Friday at 1 p.m. at Bent Paddle Brewing Company. So come see us. Come see us. It's going to be fun.
Have a beer with us.
We're leaving tomorrow. We're doing our
I'll
first
be
Jason
sitting.
Show trip. We're excited. That's going to do it. Thanks to my ladies, thanks to this audience for coming, and thanks to all of you for watching. And if you are a kid watching that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks to all of our guests. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.